Hey, what's up, Exit the Matrix family? Bob here. Thanks for joining me on this morning talk. Hey guys, sorry I hadn't done a video for a few days. I've been having trouble uploading again on YouTube. It's taken sometimes up to 2 days for a video to complete upload, so I don't know what's going on with that. None of my content's gotten flagged yet, but I don't know if it's getting like extra critique by the algorithms or if their systems are just having issues right now. So I apologize for that. I actually have a video that I was trying to upload early yesterday, and it was still uploading this morning, or in uploaded status. So I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully I can drop that one today. I recorded that one 3 days ago, and with the 4th, that kind of set me a day back because I spent the whole day with my family. I didn't really do anything on social media. But anyways, guys, so this is going to be a very touchy subject. And there's a reason for it, because these demonic forces right now are putting this in us, in everything, in our food, all over the place, without our knowledge. And so I'm going to have to be careful. You're going to have to read between the lines. You're going to need to understand that I'm purposefully not saying things the right way, enunciating the right way. So I hope you have the intelligence to figure out what I'm talking about here and go do the research on your own. Look, folks, that's what I've always been about. I want you guys to do the research. Now, I'll do research and I'll pass you on information, but you got to understand, like, there's something intimate about doing your own research, the way that your mind absorbs it. When you just listen to somebody else, you're not absorbing as much. But when you actually read it, you study it, you're the one investing the energy and time into it. You're going to get more out of it. And that's what I've always said. Look, don't take my word for anything. Like, go look it up yourself. Go read it yourself. Go search it out yourself. And, so I don't claim to be the authority on knowledge. I'm just a regular guy that researches, and I find things interesting, and I like to connect the dots between various subjects, and I like to share that knowledge with other people. So that's it. So anyways, guys, back to the subject. So I watched a TED Talk, and you got to understand, folks, this was back in like 2013. It was more than 10 years ago. And the TED Talk was about, let's see how I can say this. Nano tech. I hope you get what I'm saying, okay? Very minuscule tech. Very, very minuscule tech that has various applications. In this TED Talk, they talk about how it can be used in the medical field, cosmetics. It can be used to ID and track food. Guess what else, folks? People. This tech can be used to build the Internet of Everything. It can be remote controlled with a smartphone, in fact. It can drop off payloads in the body. This nano is so small and minuscule that it can literally pass within your cells in your body without detection, without setting off immune reactions and such, without alerting the body's defenses. Now, I hope you understand what I'm talking about here, folks. You got to understand, see, this technology's been around for quite a while. This was a TED Talk in 2013, and you should see this freaking demon just talk about it. Like, it's just, I mean, these people, dude, they are building the beast system. This has all been planned. Imagine if they were to experiment on all of the people of the world and force this nanu into people. Without your consent, in fact. Maybe at first it was to see who would willingly do the nanu, but then for the ones that didn't, when they realized, well, we got to move on to our next plans of our Internet of Everything, the Internet of, what have they said? Bodies. Right? Well, they would need to get the nanu in everybody, even those that would refuse to willingly take it. So, the way they get around this is, well, this technology's safe now. We can put it in animals. Track and trace animals, right? Oh, yes. Oh, it's a great way to fix animals from the inside, if you get my meaning. Like, you know, like if you got to go on a vacation, like a vacation, you get it, what I'm saying? Sorry, folks, this is the world we have to live in, that we got to talk in code because of these assholes that are trying to censor anything. See, these assholes that censor, folks, they are demonic. They are purposely hiding this information from you. They censor it out. They try their hardest not to get the sheep to hear this stuff. Because those of us that are in the know, we're always going to be in the know. Because we always research and study, and we can see what these demons are up to. So, imagine, if you would, it making its way into you regardless if you want to accept it or not. See, folks, Revelation was kind of a misdirection by the elite. See, they've always planned this for thousands of years. It's always been the ultimate plan. They just didn't have the technology yet. But they knew it would be possible in the future because, see, they've been able to connect with entities on the other side of the veil. Dark energies from this realm. Lower dimensional entities that have shared this information with them for thousands of years. They've been planning this all along. See, folks, you think all Revelation was put there to warn you and to save you and give you comfort. That everything would be in God's hands and Yeshua would return with the sword, right? Folks, it was their game plan from the beginning. They wanted to give you the false hope that you had a choice in the end times, that you would be saved, that you would not have to partake in any of this. Well, some of you would come at me right now and say, well, what about the Amish? What about people that just decide to just leave society and go out on their own and homestead and be, self-reliant and such, live off the grid? Well, folks, what do you do when this nanu is in the air? When it's in our water? See, there ain't no way around it, folks. You never were given a choice. You were always given the illusion of a choice. There has always been since the beginning of time. Because, folks, I've told you, and I know this sounds bad. I get it. And I'm not trying to blackpill anybody. But we are all slaves. They consider us their human resource, their cattle, their sheep. That's why their books, their religious books that they indoctrinate you with and put you to sleep with, call you sheep. Because, folks, it's word magic, okay? If you say you're a sheep, you're a sheep. You're an animal. They're dehumanizing you. I don't believe the true Yeshua said any of that about humanity. That was your character constructed by the Council of Nicaea, by the Emperor of Rome, Constantine. See, folks, we're still under Rome. We always have been. It never went away. It just changed its disguise, that's all. We've never gotten away from the Anunnaki. We've never moved on past the Sumerian and the Babylonian power structures. Or the Egyptian. They're still here. They just changed disguises. Folks, you've got to understand this. This is being forced on us. They've had the technology for quite a while. I would guess they've had it for probably 30, 40 years. But they came out with it 10, 15 years ago talking about it. And then all of a sudden they went quiet on it, folks. Why? Why do you think that is, huh? See, the whole thing over the last 3 years was all a diversion, just a way to experiment on people. It was to build. They needed time to build structures. See, folks, this is all connected. The nanu, the internet of everything, of everywhere, of bodies that you would call next gen. I believe that'll be 6G, which Japan has already completed. And your gene work, I'll just leave it at that if you get what I'm saying there. All this has always been connected, folks. See, they've been building up the matrix all around us while we were asleep. And then those of you in the religious community, you think you got a choice in taking that mark. See, folks, the mark is on the beast. Folks, your human body, your avatar is the beast. 666, the number of a man. You are a man. I mean that in the general sense, folks, as in mankind. 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, and 6 protons. That's the carbon makeup of the human body. You are the beast. Not your consciousness, folks. Your avatar. The body, the vessel you use to immerse yourself into this dimension. That your consciousness uses to travel in this dimension. That's the beast, folks. And the mark on the beast will be this internet of everything. And you will not be given the choice, folks. It's gonna be forced on you regardless. This is what I've been trying to tell people. You've all been tricked and pimped and lied to. Look, Pastor Dan ain't gonna tell you this, because Pastor Dan takes his marching orders from the World Council of Churches. The churches are part of the power structure, folks. They lie to you. They keep you asleep and docile and stupid. Get mad at me all you want. I don't really give a shit. I'm just telling you the truth here. If you don't want the truth, don't take it. See, you were never given a choice. This has been their game plan. Revelation is their game plan. Don't you get it? Population decline. Planned decline. Poisons. The mark on your beast. See, folks, they don't see you as a sovereign entity, as a fractal of God. They know that's what you are, but they treat you like sheep and cattle and a human resource because they believe they rule this realm, this dimension. And when you're in their realm, they feel like they make the rules. I know this is hard, folks, but you've got to understand this. The only way we can do anything about this is if we have a mass awakening of people understanding this. And it's already too late, folks. We can't stop it. It's already been implemented. Don't you get it? It's already been implemented. And this is delicate here too. How can I deliver this so you can even understand what I'm talking about? Let's just say that you could go to a cemetery with a certain device that can look up IP addresses. And let's just say that you may find connections in various locations in that cemetery from underground, if you get my meaning. So that's all I'm going to say about it, folks. You got to understand. See, they've already put the receptors in us. We've already got the data point receptors. See, that's what you need, folks. When you're building a grid network over the whole world, the internet of everything, you've got to get these data points, these receptors in everything, on everything. That means the trees, the plants, the animals, the people, everywhere. And you thought The Matrix, the movie, was just a movie. Folks, it was a documentary. It was a warning, a pre-showing of what was going to come. A revelation, you could call it. A revelation more accurate than your revelations in your book. Because it actually explains in detail exactly what they're building and what it's going to look like. See, folks, we already live in a sort of matrix. This is already a simulation of sorts that we find ourselves in this dimension. But they're building a new layer to the simulation. They're building a simulation within a simulation. And they plan to use us as batteries. See, folks, our bodies, we are electrical beings. We are pure energy. Our bodies, our own electricity that our body produces, well, that's what empowers these nanus. They will use our bodies to empower their technology. They will use these devices to connect everything to their new internet, their grid, their matrix within a matrix. Like I said, folks, I'm not trying to black pill you. See, I want you to understand. I'm at work here, so I got to go. It's a Saturday, and we have a really bad day. We're still getting caught up this week, and so I'm here a little earlier than normal, but I've got to cut this short here, so I got to get rolling. But what I want to leave you guys with is just understand this. Look, you are a fractal of God. You are pure conscious energy. It's your body that they're after. They would love nothing more than to enslave your mind, your true consciousness, not your brain. That's a lie, folks. Your brain has never produced consciousness. That has been disproven. There are literally Harvard, MIT scientists right now, folks, that have already published white papers on the fact that consciousness is separate from the brain and the body. Now, they don't put it in the public because they don't want the dumb sheep to wake up. And this is more to the leftists, because there are still leftists that literally believe that they're just a meat suit and that the brain is the consciousness. I mean, that's how dumb some of these people are. Oh, I'm an atheist. Well, you're an idiot. I mean, you're literally a god. You're a god saying that you ain't shit but a meat suit. I mean, that's how dumb these people are. Understand, folks, when I say you're a god, don't you know you're gods? You're a fractal of God, folks, which makes you an individual fractal consciousness of the mind, of the all. I hope that's understandable. See, my vision of God and understanding of God is much bigger than the biblical version. See, the biblical version, they actually believe this dude's sitting on a throne, with angels flying around him and trumpets blaring, and he's got his hand on the book of judgment, and he's sending souls to hell and sending letting some like pray forever and ever at his feet, worship God, forever and ever. That's all that you do in heaven is just praise the Lord, I mean, give me a break, folks. Come on, man. I mean, does that really sound like a beneficial God? I mean, does that really sound like something you strive for? I mean, that's how dumb people are. They fall for this BS. No, folks. The creator of all, the source. It's everything. Don't you get that, folks? It's not this judging God. I mean, we are an embodiment. We are a fractal of that consciousness. We are the ones bringing back the data to the all. We are a fractal of its mind, an individual consciousness of its mind. It's experiencing its own creation. And we are the feelers. We are the consciousness that goes out and experiences its creation. Do you not get this? We're not my God, man. Religion is a poison, folks. My God. I used to be there, man. And it just, when you actually are outside the religious box and you look in, it is absolutely ridiculous. It's as ridiculous as these atheist people that believe they're just a meat suit. These leftists, that they believe in everything physical, but yet when it comes to quantum physics and consciousness, they suddenly clam up because they don't have nothing to say about it because they're ignorant. Okay? But so are you, if you actually believe that book still. See, it's their playbook, folks. It's their playbook. You've all been pimped since the beginning. Do you really think the creator of all needed to put, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, make sure you pay your taxes? Dude, folks, anybody knows taxation is slavery. Taxation is theft. You think the true creator of all would want his children to be taxed and enslaved by a bunch of demonic lower entity forces? Now, obviously, he wants us to experience this. Why? Because we're learning in this realm. It's a classroom. So take heart, folks. You are so powerful. For once, come into your power. Take dominion over this realm. They cannot harm you. See, you are ultimately powerful. You can literally build an energetic shield around you that doesn't let these nanus into your body. You can expel them. See, everything they want you to believe, you have no power in this realm, folks, but you do. It's time to wake up. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch my video I dropped about 2 weeks ago on how to hack the Matrix. I explain how to take dominion over the quantum field. But I gotta go, guys. Hey, guys, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I've been having some great conversations with people also about what I'm trying to raise money to upgrade some equipment to build a studio in my basement eventually. And you guys know how hard it is right now, man. I mean, just, I work to, for me and my family to survive, I mean, that's what pays the bills and everything. But I don't have thousands and thousands of extra dollars set aside to build this studio. I'm trying to build a nest egg for that because we're going to go big, folks. This is information people need to learn. We got to wake up our brothers and sisters. But the conversations I've been having with people that have been donating money, and we've been doing personal Zooms, it's been amazing. I mean, they're learning stuff from me. I'm learning stuff from them. I mean, I talked with a gentleman yesterday for almost 2 hours, and amazing guy. I mean, he taught me a lot. The guy is doing some crazy research, and I love that. I want more of that. And like I said, I don't have my own products I'm hawking here. Yes, on Facebook I have a few sponsors I work with, but it doesn't generate much, folks. But this is a great way for me to build up some funds and get to know you personally, and we can talk about anything. So, $25 will get you half an hour of my time, and $50 will get you an hour of my time, and we can go more than that if you want. I had one person, we did 3 hours, okay? But hey, it's awesome, man. I mean, getting in touch with with my brothers and sisters this way, and getting to know people one on one and learning and teaching at the same time is amazing. So, anyways, guys, that's what I have to trade you, my time, okay? But I got to roll. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.